Hello, fellow marketers. Today we're going to be taking a look at a Vidnami alternative called Invideo. We're going to go inside and take a look at Invideo, check it out, and compare it to Vidnami and see if that's something that will suffice in your video marketing needs. My name is Robert Poole, and my website is enterpriseformula.com. I provide tips and strategies to help you with your online marketing. If you find this video useful, please subscribe, hit the bell icon. That way you'll be notified whenever I do other videos. I look forward to doing more videos just like this for you. If you happen to be looking for a safe and effective program to help get started with your online marketing, click the link in the description below for a program that I highly recommend. If you were to go to the Vidnami sales page, this is the page that you would get. The monthly plan is $47, and then the best value plan for annual is $397. Now you do get sales with Vidnami all the time. And for a big discount offered is $47, just click the link in the description below. And this is the sales page for Invideo. Right now, they're offering 50% off of their regular price, which is normally $10 per month. And if you put in the code SAVE50, you can get the most popular business plan at $5 a month. I have a link in the description below for that also. When you open up Invideo and go inside, this is the first page you'll see. What you'll show at the top here, you'll have your categories, content, and tutorials. And here you have your pre-made templates, text to video, blank templates. Of course, here you have your favorites and your projects. When you're ready to create a video, you have three different types. You can do the pre-made template, the text to video, or the blank template. Pre-made is just like it says, it's already made for you. You just pick the template that you want and it'll do the rest. Text to video, you can actually add a script and put some text in there and use an auto voice or your voice. And here with a blank template, you can create it however you like, with or without voice, with music, or however you want. So we're going to do a pre-made template just to start. With the templates, you also have the option to pick the platform that you want. In other words, the size of the video, the shape of the video. You can have it rectangular, horizontal, square, and you have a lot of choices here. You have your Facebook stories and Instagram and Facebook news feeds, and then if you can click here and it goes to even more choices. You can have LinkedIn, Twitter, 10TV, Facebook, carousel, ad, and just as many as you like. Going to go back and we're going to use the 16:9 template size, and now you just basically scroll down and you start seeing all of the different templates that you can use, and they have them in all categories, and it doesn't matter what niche you're in or anything like that. None of that matters because all of these are editable and you can change them as you see fit. Let's go with this one. Let's see what we got. We can watch the video. So it's showing several different scenes with different animals. Let's go ahead and use this template. If you want to use it, you just click right here, use this template. And as you can see, once again, you still have choices of what format you want to use. So you just click here, use template. Now, if you look down here, you have a timeline and you can see just how many scenes you have. And you can go and you can click from one scene to the next just by clicking on it. And then when you do that, if you look at the top, it'll display it in the screen at the top. So you just click it, display it. Now let's say you just wanted to play the whole thing to see how it is right now. Now let's say we wanted to manipulate it a little bit. Let's go back to the first scene, do a little changes with the text. You could start in here. All you would have to do is just click into where the text is. And if you go over to the right, there's a set of instructions here that you can use to manipulate the text. So right in here it says ways to observe National Wildlife Day. Right in here is where you would actually make those changes. So let's say it says 5 ways to observe National Wildlife Day, 5 interesting ways. And if you look in here, it automatically populates right inside of it. You can actually stretch it, you can move it, can make it larger. You can move it around the screen. You can make it smaller. You can manipulate it all different ways that you want. Now, if you wanted to, you could just keep scrolling down the side here, and there's different things you can do. You can change the font. Just scroll here and just start picking the font that you like. And then you can just keep going down, and you can change the colors. So if you want it, you could just change the color of the text. You watch the text here. You see the text change. Let's go back to white. And then as you continue down, there are still more things you can do. You can actually use some preset colors if you want. And if you close this one, and you'll see there's still some more options. You can have animations. You can have text box animations. You can change project colors. And then if you click here in layers, the layers are arranged a certain way on top of one another. So we'll go back, and those are some of the ways that you could edit each of the features inside of here. Now, one of the other things you could do is you could add scenes. If you wanted to, you could click here. And if you wanted to add a voiceover, you could just click this little tab right here that says voiceover. And you can add automated text to speech, record your voiceover, import from My Uploads, and you can upload your own voiceover file. So if we wanted to use automated text to speech, you just click there. And when you click it, it presents you with these choices of names that you can use. Let's say we wanted to use a male voice. Let's go with Joey. So we click Joey. And in here, where it says enter your text here, is where we would put the text that's on the screen. So here it says interesting ways to observe National Wildlife Day. We would have to type that in here. And once we've typed it in, then we would generate the voiceover. So you just click there. And then once you do that, it's going to populate and load that up with Joey's voice. Now the next thing you would do is add voiceover to scene. But before you do that, you can play the voiceover to see if it's correct.
Interesting ways to observe National Wildlife Day.
Okay, so you see his voice is there. Now we add it to the scene. So you just click there. And when we added it to the scene, if you notice in the timeline, the voice was added to the timeline. So now you have inside of the voice, you have the voice and you have the music. If you notice here, you can trim it. You can move it back to cover the whole video itself, or you can use just parts of it. But we're going to cover the whole thing. We got them both in here now. We got the music and the voice. Let's see how this sounds.
Interesting ways to observe National Wildlife Day.
Okay, so that came in pretty good. Now, if you wanted, you could actually take the music itself and you can edit it also. Let's see, let me put it on the screen here. Now, to edit the timeline, you just click here where it says edit. And now you can choose to either trim it. If you want to trim it, if you click there, it's going to load the audio at the top. And now you can determine how much of it you want to be in the screen itself. As you see, you can trim it right here. So let's just, actually what I really want to do is delete it. So let's just get rid of it. So you delete the music. Now let's play it.
Interesting ways to observe National Wildlife Day.
Okay, so that's what we were looking for. That was just some of the features that you could use in creating a video, and that was in the pre-made templates. Let's go to the text to video and continue on and see what else that we can do with this platform. So now we're going to go to text to video, and we're going to add a script to our video. Let's see how that works. Okay, I'm going to pick a template. Let's pick this one. Let's use the template. I got my script already, so I'm going to just paste it in there. All right, let's give it a shot. Let's see how it works out. And you can see auto suggest images, videos is checked. Let's go next. Now it's going to load the video. So now it's been displayed for you, and here's how it's going to look. It's going to put in images suggested by the system itself based on the words, the text that you put in there. It's going to try to match the video images with the text that you put in, and this is what we got. First, you can preview the whole thing. You just click here and see how it looks. That's what we have, and as you can see, this is not the best looking video. Personally, I would have to change out all of the images because this really doesn't look great at all. But here's the process. You would go in here, this image itself, if you click on it, you'll see there's a little garbage disposal image here. You can click that and just get rid of it. The next thing you can do is reach over and see if there are any images that you see that may actually work, that might work to make this look better. And I don't like none of the images that are being displayed here, to be honest with you, but let's see what we can do. So once you put the image in, now you can manipulate it. You can decide just how much of it you want it to, you know, to be displayed by trimming it. And you can also decide whether you just want to use the full video or not. So in this case, we're just going to use the full video. Let's just use the full video. Let's say done. And let's play this one. And this is about 12 seconds long. That's really way too long. So you can just click edit. If you click edit here, then you can do some manipulating. You can go in here, and if you look right on the timeline, you can see that it's displayed. You could take it and you can shorten the length of time that it's being displayed. Let's say I got everything the way I wanted it. I would just click save. You want to add voice and do more things with it. You have this tab here, the advanced editor. You click there, and now you can do some more things with it. This is where you would add your voice if you wanted to. So you add the voiceover. You click there, you can add the automatic text to speech, which I showed you. You can record a voiceover. You can import from uploads, and you can upload your own voiceover file. This was just a quick walkthrough to basically give you an idea of some of the things that you could do with Invideo. And as you can see, it's quite robust. For $5 a month, I think it's an excellent alternative to Vidnami. Right now, Invideo is available for $5 a month. The regular price is only $10 a month. If you have been looking for an alternative, if you didn't want to incur the expense of a program like Vidnami, Invideo is an excellent alternative. There were many functions that I didn't even get around to because I was just trying to give you an idea of how the program works. But if you do decide that is something that you want, I do have a link in the description below. It just so happens that I have access to some free training to help you get started with your online marketing. If you're interested in something like that, click the link in the description below.